How did we meet? Well, let's see. As you guys know, social media is really hot, but we did not meet on Facebook. We did not meet on Instagram. We actually, honestly, met on this app called, what was the app called? I cannot remember.
Start with a leaf.
Green
leaf.
No, it wasn't Greenleaf. It was some app. I had to find it and insert it in this video. But something about leaf. Clover leaf. Yeah.
No, clover.
Oh, just clover.
Just clover.
Okay, just clover. So what happened was, I was in this relationship with this guy, whatever. He was in Florida. We was long distance, and he was in a relationship. We're not gonna say anybody's names. We're gonna protect everybody's identity. But we was in a relationship. He was in a relationship or whatever. And one day I decided to just download this app. It was just random. I was working at the veterinary office in Tennessee. I just give out states. I won't give out no cities. But yeah, I was working at this veterinary office, and I just decided to download it. Not thinking nothing of it. It was just entertainment, just like it's Facebook, Instagram, just anything else. So I downloaded the app, and I wish I should have got my phone so I could show you how it look, but y'all probably already know how it look. Just download it and you'll see what I mean. It's not like no Tinder or nothing. You know how Tinder is. So, but the clover, whatever the app was called, I downloaded it, and then you can't search nobody. So you make a profile. You put your picture up there. It gives you some questions. No, I didn't.
Just for me.
Look, first of all, we in different states. I'm from Tennessee. I lived in Tennessee. He lived in Georgia. And so with this little app, it asks you some questions or whatever, like 10 questions, I think, try to best fit your personality. If y'all see moving, it's Nala right here. Our little pit bull. But yeah, do you see her? Okay. So she wanted to be in the video. Warning about the baby. The baby taking her nap right now in the room. No. But okay, back to the app. Get down there. Come on, we gotta finish our video. So with the app, like you download it, and it's not like you can search people. So everything happens for a reason. God, direct people paths and everything. I always believe that, and I always knew my husband wasn't gonna be in Tennessee. Just because, I always felt that way. Did you feel that way, babe? Like your wife? Or how did you feel?
Nope, but I was telling everybody, my people, I'm going to marry a foreign chick.
So, yeah. So, we'll get into later on why he say that and all that. So, yeah, with the app, you download it. You meet people as far as... What kind of examples did this have on there? So, it'll have somebody picture. And then from the picture... it'll show like a little description of them if you want to go on a date or whatever with them. So we end up, he ended up hitting me up like a little message. He ended up hitting me up. I think he was like hello or good morning or good afternoon. He was real polite, so it wasn't nothing crazy. So he was just pretty much introducing himself, and I was like, hey, normally I didn't take that app serious. I don't take nobody really serious. So I was just like, no. No, I did not. Don't lie. So anywho, now what I say?
Call me.
Lie.
She said, call me.
You lie. Why you lying?
Now.
Why you lying?
Anyways,
I'm gonna say call me now. No, I'm not Miss Cleo, so no, I did not say that right away. I did not say that right away.
You sure you're Miss Cleo?
Nah.
She put a hex on me.
Nah, I ain't put no hex on you. But anywho, we end up conversating in the message board or whatever. I know that's old fashioned, like message board. We end up conversating, chat room or whatever. Message each other, and he was really candid. He was just like, good afternoon, he was saying I was beautiful, just being real polite. I didn't think nothing of it. It was a lot of assholes on there. I don't want to really cuss on this video, but it was a lot of people that was assholes. That just wanted one thing.
I don't know what she flexing for.
There's a lot of guys who was coming at me just wanted one thing. What are you talking about?
I don't care. She had like 30 niggas.
Nah. Look.
One day. That's one day. I ain't gonna tell
I would get a lot of messages from a lot of guys or whatever, and I didn't take them serious. It was just conversating. Like, nothing's wrong with conversating. Actions, that's something wrong. When you partake in something. I didn't partake into anything, so I can conversate, text, and call whoever. I was free. I wasn't with nobody. So anywho, he messaged me, and let's see,
You first.
we
Nah, you messaged me
no,
first.
you messaged me first. Don't lie. No, you messaged me, and
Oh
I'm trying to think
yeah, I
how
was
it
like,
went.
yo, who's this girl with this big ass head?
Why you?
I just want
Don't
to
start.
know.
Don't start. So he was talking about my curls or whatever. That's all I.
Yeah, we gonna.
Shut up. Anywho, he messaged me, and then we just talking back and forth, on the little app thing, and then from there, I think I gave out my number. I told him, hey, I'm finna get off of this thing because it was too many people. They knew I was active. It'll show you if you're active. So all these people kept messaging me. So it just like confused me, or I was just like, okay, I'd rather get off of this. So I asked him, I was like, hey, here's my number. I told him, I said, you can call me if you want, text me. So first thing we did was text. I know, guys, I need to go ahead and bring some of the clips, but this can be a part 2. Don't worry. I'll get the app in part 2 and just show you guys. But yeah, we was messaging back and forth, and meanwhile, in the whole conversation, he was from Georgia.
I'm not
He's
from Georgia.
Well, he's not from Georgia, but he from what I met you.
Okay.
You was living in Georgia. His career was into law enforcement, and we got into all that, law enforcement. I'm not gonna say description of where and all that other stuff, but law. That's nothing to be ashamed of. He's protecting himself. Y'all don't know where he's at, so. But anywho, into law, and he was asking about me. I was like, it's in the health field or whatever.
No, for one, she lied to me. For one,
What?
she's like, I don't do really much or nothing. I just asked simple questions. Where you work at? Oh, where really?
No, I didn't say that.
She thought I was a stalker,
Well, you gotta be careful with these internet people.
but she gave me her number. Like,
That don't mean anything. I can block you. You all know how the iPhone works. Block and keep moving on with
so why
life.
you give me your number
What you talking
if you're
about?
never gonna be honest with me?
I did. I was honest with you. Didn't I tell you? And then eventually, like when we first started.
Eventually, you heard that, right?
No, who just gonna
Eventually,
tell
I
their whole
told
life?
him
No.
3 years later.
Nah, I wasn't. Anywho, so eventually I told him I was working at the veterinarian office in Tennessee. He was working at in prison. I won't say the description or location. So he was working in prison.
I was a CO, pretty much.
Okay, still, he was good. He's good at what he do. He really is. He's trying to do.
I was in Jackson. Whoever ever been in Jackson.
Okay, Jackson,
Worked at Jackson.
the prison Jackson. So.
You know what's going on in Jackson.
But yeah, he was, I was real proud of him, not even really like knowing him, but just the things he have accomplished and, young. So, we talked all the time, and we talked about the past relationships, he was with a girl, they was together for, how long y'all was together? For a year, 2?
I don't know.
Probably about almost a year or something, give or take. And I was with somebody or talking to this person for almost
6 years.
No, it was almost
39
4.
days.
It was almost 4 years.
24 hours.
Nah, but
in
anywho,
16 minutes.
both relationships ended on both
In 23
ends,
seconds.
or talking, conversating, whatever you want to put. But we'll talk back and forth. We'll talk about life. We'll talk about goals. We'll talk about future goals. We'll talk about the past, how to move forward, because nobody want to waste time with somebody, talk to somebody, and everybody want to be with somebody, but you want to be with the right person. So that's what I always believe in. And I just selling yourself, don't ever sell yourself short. So from just talking all the time, we'll be texting all the time, and y'all know how it is when you feeling somebody and when you text all the time, daily, non-stop, until he had to go to work, because when he go to prison, he's not allowed to have his phone.
Stop when I go to prison. I hate hearing you say
Well, he had to
I
go
went
to
to
his
work,
job.
okay?
When
When
he
I went to work, not
But
when I
no,
was in
because
prison.
regular work,
I ain't never been a guy.
we know,
I ain't go, what?
You gotta have a clean
Too
record.
much. No.
We both have a
Get
clean
that.
record, so that's nothing for us. When people say,
Never
y'all got a
gonna
clean
prison.
record when you get jobs, they be like, you haven't done anything. I'm just like, he's like, I'm into law. I can't do nothing. What are you talking about? I have to have a clean record. And same thing for me when I'm in the health field or whatever. You can't be having no crazy, shady record.
We trying to kill people.
No, whatever, babe. Anywho, we'll talk non-stop all the time. I don't know if he wanted me to say this, but yeah, he gave me that work number when I wanted to talk to him or reach him emergency. Yeah, he gave me his exclusive little number, and I called him. But yeah, he had his the inmates on lock. I hear him in the background, but they respected him. That's why uh, he might didn't care for the whole form of where it was set at, like the prison. But he was good at what he was. Everybody respected him, called him Mister, or hey, this and that. He looked out for him as well because at the end of the day, they're still people. You don't want to be an asshole to people because you walking into a job, not having all your tools on you as before you enter, if you know what I mean. When I say tools, you know what I mean, a gun, legally. Uh, but they respected him, when he was on the phone, he said, hey, my woman talking to me, be quiet, hey, they be quiet, if it was free time, they trusted him and he trusted them on a certain amount of level. So he'll get into all that. When he talk about how it was being into law, he can make another video about that personally, how it is, how to apply, and everything he been through. But back to our situation. Yeah, we'll just talk all the time. So pretty much we met on this app, and from there, I think it took off, and then all of a sudden he offered to come down here to
Go up there.
go up there to Tennessee. I know if y'all see him drifting off or looking, he's playing his new Xbox that I got him. Yeah, I'm a good wife. Oh yeah, wife, not girlfriend. So I just throw that ring in there. But yeah, so we're married now. So just let everybody know. Just be careful and